Everybody, just giving you an update on the gardens. You can see everything is doing pretty good. I don't see any corn coming up yet that I know of here. I think I see a little grass coming up, but that could be corn, I suppose, the first signs. But this whole square right here where you don't see any plants is going to be about 3 rows of corn. Now, I've been having issues with being able to get down here to water by hand. Pretty much since we put the garden in, which brings me to the tobacco plants, which I may not get any of, if I'm being honest. We ended up putting them in. It looks like some may make it. You can see some of them are doing okay. Some of them are struggling. A lot of them died in through here. But I just kind of took sections out and strips from the container, and ended up planting them in a straight line, just mostly for pest control. I mean, and if they turned out okay, I was going to smoke them, smoke what was there or whatever. I don't even know what kind it would be because it's a cross, I would imagine, of various plants. Not the best cameraman, sorry, especially with Zoom, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, as I showed you in another video, I leave the mullein. That's really good for you when you're, respiratory issues and so on. You can make tinctures out of it. I've still got some hanging from last year, as a matter of fact, that I never needed because we had enough for the year. I wanted to point out, I don't think they sell them anymore, but this sprinkler is covering largely the whole garden, and probably would have covered the whole garden if I'd have just put it, about a foot this way. It's not getting this back half. You can see it's missing that, but it covers this whole garden. This sprinkler, I forgot we even had. It was in a side garden near where our pool is, up by the house. What's funny is that I think I paid, hell, I don't even remember, like $1.99 or $1, $2 for that little nothing of a sprinkler at the Dollar General about 7 years ago, and it's still going strong. Whereas I have bought those cheap plastic ones that are yellow and black for, they're $11 this year, $9 last year, and they break by the next year. These we paid for a double pack, probably close to $40, and they don't do anything already, and they're only 2 years old. They just spray water out in one direction. They don't click, they don't tick, they don't do nothing. Meanwhile, this cheap little fountain style waterer is covering almost this entire garden, which it's actually a pretty big garden, if I'm being honest. It took I think 3 rolls, or maybe 4, of this fencing to cover this one area that looks small on camera, but it's really not that small. You can see we fit quite a bit in there. Probably could have fit more, honestly, but at the end of the day, you need to be able to walk through these rows, you know what I mean? So, but you can see where the water's kind of flooding out, where we walk, pack down the dirt and so on. I'll have to till that up so that it's a little more absorbent and so on. But yeah, everything seems to be doing pretty good. We've got peas coming in. I'd go in and show you, but I don't, want to get wet. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you go. You can see them. We got peas coming in on those. We've got beans starting on the bean plants already. Those ones that have flowers are the ones that got root bound indoors because the weather wasn't working with us very good. So those are starting to flower, but they look like they're surviving, and they had about a 50-50 chance of surviving after going root bound with flowers. But everything seems to be doing pretty good. That's the update for here. Like I said, I got to put those cannabis plants in on the hill, but the tiller ran out of gas yesterday. I just haven't had time to get up to get it. I got it all mowed down, all the grass and stuff. I got some fencing to fix once they go in and so on. Put the trail cam out just to, in case anybody tries to mess with them again like they did about 5 years ago. And we should be good on those. I'll get you the update on those as soon as they're in. All right, guys. Peace out.